Hello, English learners. I am Emma, your host for today. If you are new here, I would like to tell you that we upload a new English learning video every day on our channel to help you improve your English faster. In today's episode, you will not only improve your English listening skills, but also your English speaking skills. In today's lesson, we're diving into an exciting topic that will help you improve your English fluency and communication skills. Speak English fluently in 30 days. With me, we will practice together using real-life daily conversations that will help you understand natural English. Build advanced speaking habits, improve sentence flow, and help you become a more confident English speaker. Many English learners understand words and grammar, but when it is time to speak, they suddenly feel nervous or forget what to say. If that sounds familiar, don't worry, because throughout this lesson, we are going to practice together in a simple and natural way. You will listen, think, repeat, and speak with me, using situations from everyday life that can help you speak English more naturally. By the end of this video, you will learn useful expressions, daily conversation patterns, speaking techniques, and practice exercises that can help you build stronger fluency day by day. Remember, fluency is not about speaking perfectly. Fluency is about expressing your ideas comfortably and confidently. Before we start the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also press the bell icon if you want more helpful English learning episodes like this. So, grab a pen and paper, relax your mind, and let's start building your English fluency together. Now, I want you to take a deep breath for a moment and remember something important. Becoming fluent in English does not happen in one day, and it does not happen because of one secret trick. Fluency grows little by little, day by day, conversation by conversation, sentence by sentence. Many learners think fluent speakers know every English word in the dictionary, but that is not true at all. Most fluent speakers simply know how to use common words naturally and comfortably in everyday life. That is exactly what we are going to practice together. Imagine this for a moment. It is day 1 of your 30-day journey. You wake up in the morning, and instead of thinking in your native language immediately, you start creating small English thoughts in your mind. Nothing difficult, nothing stressful. Just simple thoughts. Maybe you look out of the window and quietly say to yourself, "The weather looks nice today. I think it might be a busy day. I slept well last night." This may sound small, but small habits create big changes. One mistake many learners make is waiting until they become perfect before they start speaking. They think, "I need more vocabulary first. I need better grammar first. I need more confidence first." But confidence usually comes after action, not before it. You become confident by practicing, by making mistakes, by trying again, and by slowly becoming comfortable with English in daily life. Now, let's practice together. Imagine you just woke up, and your day is beginning. Repeat these sentences after me slowly. Good morning. Today is a new day. I feel ready to practice English. I will improve little by little. I am becoming more confident every day. Very good. Now, let's continue naturally. Imagine you are getting out of bed and preparing for your morning routine. Maybe you walk to the bathroom and think in English. I need to wash my face. I still feel sleepy. I should brush my teeth. I need to wake up completely. You see, we are not learning difficult grammar rules right now. We are training your brain to live inside English. Because fluent speakers do not translate every sentence, they simply connect thoughts and experiences directly with words. Now, let's move into a short daily life conversation practice. Imagine your friend sends you a message in the morning. Good morning. How are you today? You answer, Good morning, I'm doing well today. I slept very well and I'm feeling positive. Your friend says, That sounds great. Do you have any plans today? You answer, Yes, I have a few things to do today. I need to study, finish some work, and practice my English. Now, repeat naturally. I have a few things to do today. I need to practice my English. I'm trying to improve every day. Excellent work. Small conversations like these are powerful because real life is filled with small conversations. Now, I want to teach you something important. English fluency is often about sentence patterns, not individual words. Fluent speakers use patterns again and again. Listen carefully. I need to. I want to. I'm going to. I'm trying to. I'm thinking about. These small structures are everywhere in daily conversation. Repeat after me. I need to drink some water. I want to learn faster. I'm going to study later. I'm trying to speak naturally. I'm thinking about my future goals. Very good. Now, imagine you are preparing breakfast. Maybe you walk into the kitchen and start talking to yourself in English. What should I eat today? I think I'll make something simple. I'm really hungry. I need some coffee. This smells good. This tastes delicious. These are simple expressions. But simple expressions create natural conversations. Now, let's practice another situation. Imagine you are talking with a family member. What are you doing? You answer, I'm making breakfast right now. What are you going to eat? You answer, I'm not sure yet. Maybe eggs and toast. Repeat slowly. I'm making breakfast right now. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll eat something simple. Excellent. Now, let's practice confidence. Because confidence and fluency grow together, repeat these sentences with energy. I do not need perfect English. I only need progress. Mistakes help me improve. I am becoming stronger every day. I can speak English confidently. Very good. Now, imagine you leave your home and start your day outside. Maybe you are walking to school, work, or the store. Start describing things around you. There are many people outside today. The street looks busy. It feels a little hot today. I can hear traffic. The sky looks beautiful. This exercise trains observation and thinking in English at the same time. Many learners ask, how can I think faster in English? The answer is simple. Practice describing life around you, because your brain becomes faster when it stops translating. Now, let's practice a short speaking challenge together. I will give you a situation and imagine your answer. Someone asks, How was your morning? You could answer, My morning was good. I woke up early, had breakfast, and started my day feeling positive. Let's try another one. What did you do after breakfast? You could answer, After breakfast, I checked my phone, organized my schedule, and practiced English. Now, repeat. My morning was good. I started my day feeling positive. I organized my schedule. I practiced English. Excellent. Now, let's imagine something interesting. Imagine 30 days from now. You meet someone and start speaking English more comfortably. You answer questions more naturally. You hesitate less. You think faster. You feel calmer. Why? Because every day you trained your brain little by little. Remember this. Fluency is not one giant step. Fluency is many tiny steps, repeated every day. And today, you already started taking those steps. Now, let's continue your 30-day fluency journey together. Because learning English becomes much easier when you connect it to real life. Think about this. Throughout your day, You have hundreds of thoughts, tiny thoughts, simple thoughts, thoughts about food, work, people, plans, feelings, and routines. If you slowly begin changing those thoughts into English, your progress can become much faster. Imagine you are leaving your home and starting your day. Maybe you are walking to school, maybe you are heading to work, or maybe you are going somewhere nearby. As you move through your day, begin speaking quietly inside your mind. I need to leave now. I hope traffic is not too bad. I think I'm a little early today. I forgot something. Oh wait, I have everything. Simple thoughts, simple English, real life. Many learners think they need advanced vocabulary to sound fluent, but very often, fluent speakers simply combine basic words naturally. Think about these expressions. I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. I'm running a little late. I'll call you later. I'm almost there. These are short, natural, and used every day. Now repeat after me slowly. I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. I'm running a little late. I'll call you later. I'm almost this. Very good. Now, let's practice a daily life conversation. Imagine your friend calls you while you are outside. Hey, where are you right now? You answer, I'm on my way to work. Your friend asks, are you busy today? You answer, yes, I think today will be a little busy. Your friend says, let's meet later. You answer, sure, I'll let you know when I'm free. Now, repeat naturally. I think today will be busy. I'll let you know when I'm free. Let's meet later. Excellent. Now, I want you to notice something. English conversations often repeat the same kinds of structures again and again. Understanding these patterns makes speaking much easier. Listen carefully. I think. I guess. Maybe. Probably. Hopefully. Native speakers use these every day. Repeat with me. I think today will be great. I guess I need more practice. Maybe I'll study later. Probably not. Hopefully everything goes well. Excellent work. Now, imagine you arrive at a coffee shop. You stand in line and prepare to order. Even if you never travel abroad right now, practicing situations like this trains your speaking brain. The person asks, hello, what would you like today? You answer, hi, I'd like a coffee, please. The person asks, would you like anything else? You answer, yes, I'd also like a sandwich. Repeat after me. I'd like a coffee, please. I'd also like. That's all for now. Thank you very much. Very good. Now, let's make it more advanced. Because our goal is stronger fluency. Instead of saying, I want coffee, you can say, I'd like to get a coffee. Instead of, I want food, you can say, I'm thinking about getting something to eat. Instead of, I'm tired, you can say, I'm feeling a little exhausted today. Do you notice something? The ideas stay simple, but the sentence becomes more natural. Now, repeat. I'd like to get a coffee. I'm thinking about getting something to eat. I'm feeling a little exhausted today. Excellent. Now let's practice speaking through observation again. Imagine you are sitting near a window. Look outside in your imagination and describe what you see. There are many cars passing by. Some people are walking quickly. The weather looks pleasant. A few people are talking together. Everything feels busy today. This exercise may seem easy, but it trains your brain to create English automatically. Now, let's move into another speaking challenge. Someone asks, what do you usually do during the day? You answer, usually, I wake up early, have breakfast, finish my work, and practice English whenever I have free time. Repeat slowly. Usually I wake up early. Whenever I have free time. I practice English every day. Excellent. Now, imagine someone asks another question. What do you do when you feel stressed? You answer, when I feel stressed, I like listening to music, taking a short walk, or relaxing for a few minutes. Repeat, when I feel stressed, I like listening to music. I like taking short walks. Very good. Now, let me tell you something important. Many English learners only practice when they feel motivated. But motivation changes. Some days you feel excited, some days you feel tired, and some days you do not feel like studying at all. That is why habits are more powerful than motivation. Imagine brushing your teeth. You probably do not wake up every morning feeling excited about brushing your teeth. You simply do it because it became a habit. English can become the same way. 5 here, 10 minutes there, one short conversation practice, one listening session, one shadowing exercise, little by little. And one day, you suddenly realize, wait, I'm speaking more naturally now. Wait, I understand more than before. Wait, English feels easier now. That moment surprises many learners. Now, repeat these confident sentences with me. I do not need huge progress today. Small progress is enough. I trust the process. I am improving every single day. My English becomes stronger with practice. Excellent. Now, imagine yourself on day 30 of this journey. You wake up, and English no longer feels like a school subject. It feels like part of your daily life. You speak more comfortably. Your thoughts come faster. And you stop worrying about every small mistake. That future version of you is built through small moments like this, right here, one sentence at a time, one conversation at a time, one day at a time. Now, let's continue building your English naturally. Because fluency does not grow only when you study. It also grows when you interact with people. Real conversations help your brain become flexible because real life is unpredictable. You never know exactly what someone will say next, and that is why practicing daily situations matters so much. Imagine this. You arrive at work, school, or somewhere you visit regularly. You see someone you know, maybe a friend, a classmate, or a coworker. Very often people begin with simple conversations, not big conversations, not deep conversations, just small talk. Many learners think small talk is not important, but actually, small talk is one of the biggest parts of real-life English. Imagine someone smiles and says, "Hey, how's your day going?" You answer, "My day is going pretty well so far." The person says, "That's good to hear." You answer, "Yeah, it has been a productive day." Now, repeat after me. My day is going pretty well so far. It has been a productive day. That's good to hear. Very good. Now, let's make your answers more natural. Because one-word answers usually stop conversations quickly. Imagine someone asks, "How are you?" Many learners answer, "Fine." And then silence. But fluent speakers usually continue, "I'm doing pretty well today. I'm a little tired, but everything is going fine." Or, "I'm doing great. I've had a busy day so far." Or, "I'm feeling good today. I finally have some free time." Can you hear the difference? You give extra information, and extra information creates conversation. Now, repeat, "I'm a little tired, but everything is going fine. I've had a busy day so far. I finally have some free time." Excellent. Now, let's practice another real-life situation. Imagine you meet someone after a long time. "Hey, long time no see." You answer, "Wow, it's been a while." The person says, "How have you been?" You answer, "I've been doing well. I've been pretty busy recently." Repeat slowly. "Long time no see. It's been a while. I've been pretty busy recently." Excellent. Now let's practice speaking automatically. I want you to imagine answers inside your mind. Someone asks, "What did you do yesterday?" You could answer, "Yesterday I stayed home, Finished some work, watched videos, and practiced my English. Someone asks, "What are your plans for tomorrow?" You answer, "Tomorrow I'm planning to study, exercise, and relax a little." Repeat after me. I'm planning to. Yesterday I stayed home. I relaxed a little. Very good. Now, I want to teach you another important fluency trick. Fluent speakers often use connecting expressions. Listen carefully. Actually. By the way, to be honest, in my opinion, the good thing is, on the other hand, these expressions make speech flow smoothly. Now, repeat. Actually, I changed my mind. By the way, I forgot to tell you something. To be honest, I was nervous. In my opinion, practice is important. The good thing is, excellent. Now, let's place these inside a conversation. Someone asks, "Do you enjoy learning English?" You answer, "Actually, yes. I really enjoy learning English because I can see my progress little by little." Someone asks, "Is learning English difficult?" You answer, "To be honest, sometimes it feels difficult. But practice helps a lot." Repeat, "I can see my progress. Sometimes it feels difficult. Practice helps a lot." Very good. Now, imagine lunchtime arrives. Maybe you are eating with friends, co-workers, classmates, or family. Someone asks, "What do you usually eat for lunch?" You answer, "It depends. Sometimes I eat something light, and sometimes I eat a full meal." Repeat, "It depends. Sometimes. I prefer." Excellent. Now, let's continue. Someone asks, "What kind of food do you like?" You answer, "I enjoy many kinds of food, but I especially like simple homemade meals." Someone asks, "Do you cook often?" You answer, "Not really. I cook sometimes, but not very often." Repeat, "I especially like, not really, not very often." Excellent work. Now, let's practice speaking with emotions. Because real conversations are not only information, they also include feelings. Repeat naturally. I'm really excited. I'm feeling nervous. I'm a little disappointed. I'm feeling relaxed today. I'm feeling much better now. Very good. Now, imagine someone asks, "How are you feeling today?" You answer, "I'm feeling a little tired, but I'm in a good mood." Or, "I'm feeling excited because I'm learning something new." Or, "I'm feeling relaxed today because I finally finished my work." Repeat slowly. I'm in a good mood. I'm learning something new. I finally finished my work. Excellent. Now, let me tell you something that many learners forget. Your speaking ability is not always equal to your knowledge. Sometimes you know many words, but your brain simply needs practice using them quickly. Think of it like sports. You can read about swimming for months, but reading alone does not teach your body how to swim. At some point, you have to enter the water. English works the same way. You can learn vocabulary, you can watch videos, you can study grammar, but eventually, you must speak, you must think. You must practice. Even imperfect practice moves you forward. Now, repeat these confident sentences with energy. I am not afraid of mistakes. I learn through practice. I am becoming a stronger speaker. My confidence grows every day. I can express myself in English. Excellent work. And remember this: every conversation you practice today becomes easier tomorrow. Every sentence you repeat today becomes more natural later. And every small effort you make today slowly builds the fluent speaker you want to become. Now, let's continue our fluency journey together. Because one of the biggest goals in becoming fluent English speaker is learning how to keep conversations moving naturally. Many learners know how to start speaking, but after one or two sentences, they suddenly stop and think, "What should I say next?" If that happens to you, don't worry, because today we are going to practice conversation flow. Imagine this situation. You are meeting someone for the first time, maybe at school, maybe at work, maybe while traveling, or maybe during a class. Small introductions happen everywhere, in daily life. Someone smiles and says, "Hi, nice to meet you." You answer, "Nice to meet you too." The person says, "My name is Alex." You answer, "I'm Emma. It's great to meet you." Then the person asks, "Where are you from?" You answer, "I'm from a beautiful city, and I've lived there for many years." Now, repeat slowly. Nice to meet you too. It's great to meet you. I've lived there for many years. Very good. Now, let's continue the conversation naturally. Because conversations usually continue with follow-up questions. The person asks, "What do you do?" You answer, "I'm currently focusing on my work and spending time improving my English." Or maybe, "I'm a student and I'm trying to improve my skills." Or, "I'm working and also learning new things every day." Repeat naturally. I'm currently focusing on. I'm trying to improve my skills. I'm learning new things every day. Excellent. Now, I want you to notice something important. Fluent speakers do not always answer quickly because they are perfect. Sometimes, they simply use thinking expressions while their brain prepares ideas. Listen carefully. "Well, let me think. That's a good question. I've never really thought about that." These expressions, buy time. Now, repeat after me. "Well, let me think. That's a good question. I've never really thought about that." Excellent. Now, let's practice using them. Someone asks, "What is your dream job?" You answer, That's a good question. I think I'd like a job where I can keep learning and helping people." Someone asks, "What do you enjoy doing in your free time?" You answer, "Let me think. Relaxing and practicing English." Repeat, "That's a good question. I think I'd like. I enjoy." Very good. Now, imagine you are sitting with friends during a break. People often ask simple questions. What do you usually do on weekends? You answer, "On weekends, I usually rest, spend time with family, watch something interesting, and practice English." Someone asks, "Do you prefer staying home or going outside?" You answer, "It depends on my mood. Sometimes I enjoy staying home, and sometimes I enjoy going out." Repeat naturally. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I enjoy. I usually spend time with. Excellent work. Now, let's practice a fluency exercise together. I want you to imagine answering quickly, without worrying too much. Someone asks, "What is your favorite season?" You answer, "My favorite season is spring, because the weather feels comfortable and everything looks beautiful." Someone asks, "What kind of movies do you like?" You answer, "I enjoy movies that are interesting and make me think." Someone asks, "What would you like to learn in the future?" You answer, "I'd like to learn more skills and continue improving my English." Repeat after me. My favorite season is, I enjoy. I'd like to learn. Very good. Now, let's move into another daily life situation. Imagine you are shopping. You walk into a store and need help. You say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" The person answers, "Of course." "What are you looking for?" You answer, "I'm looking for something simple and affordable." The person says, "I think this might work for you." You answer, "That looks good. I'll take a look." Repeat slowly. "Can you help me? What are you looking for?" "I'm looking for." "I'll take a look." Excellent. Now, let's make your English sound a little more advanced. Instead of saying, "I want this," you can say, "I'm interested in this." Instead of, "I like this," you can say, "This caught my attention." Instead of, "This is good," you can say, "This seems like a good option." Repeat. "I'm interested in this." "This caught my attention." "This seems like a good option." Excellent. Now, I want to practice emotional reactions. Because emotions appear in every conversation. Repeat naturally. That sounds amazing. Really? That's interesting. No way, I can't believe it. That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. Very good. Now, imagine someone says, I finally finished my project. You answer, that's wonderful. You must feel relieved. Someone says, I'm going on vacation next week. You answer, really? That sounds exciting. Someone says, I passed my exam. You answer, I'm happy to hear that. Repeat. You must feel relieved. That sounds exciting. I'm happy to hear that. Excellent work. Now, I want you to imagine yourself during this 30-day challenge. Maybe today, speaking still feels difficult sometimes. Maybe you still pause. Maybe you still translate in your mind. Maybe you still feel nervous. That is completely okay. Because remember something important. You are training a skill, not taking a test. Skills grow with repetition. Skills grow with patience. Skills grow with practice. And every conversation we practice together is helping your brain build new speaking habits. Now, repeat these confident sentences with me. I trust my learning journey. I am becoming more fluent. I can continue improving. I speak better than yesterday. I am building confidence every day. Excellent. And slowly, little by little, one conversation at a time, English begins feeling less like studying and more like living. Now, let's continue building your fluency through one of the most important skills in real conversations. Learning how to react naturally and keep speaking without freezing. Because sometimes the biggest challenge is not vocabulary, and it is not grammar. Sometimes the challenge is simply continuing the conversation after the first sentence. Imagine this. You are talking with someone, and they suddenly ask, so, tell me something about yourself. Many learners become nervous immediately. Because this question feels very open, your brain suddenly thinks, where do I start? What should I say? But fluent speakers often use simple structures. Listen carefully. Well, let me think. I'd say, I guess. These expressions help create a natural beginning. Now, imagine answering, well, I'd say I'm someone who enjoys learning new things. I like spending time improving myself and trying new experiences. Repeat after me. I'd say I'm someone who I enjoy learning new things. I like improving myself. Excellent. Now, let's continue. The person asks, what do you usually do in your free time? You answer, in my free time I usually relax, watch videos, spend time with people I care about, and practice English whenever I can. Repeat slowly. In my free time, I usually relax, whenever I can. Very good. Now, let's make your speaking sound more natural by adding details. Instead of saying, I like music, you can say, I really enjoy listening to music because it helps me relax after a busy day. Instead of, I like movies, you can say, I enjoy watching movies that tell interesting stories. Instead of, I like learning English, you can say, I enjoy learning English because it helps me connect with more people. Can you hear the difference? Longer answers create richer conversations. Now, repeat. It helps me relax. I enjoy watching. It helps me connect with people. Excellent. Now, let's imagine another daily situation. You are talking with a friend during the afternoon. Your friend asks, how has your day been so far? You answer, my day has been pretty good so far. I've been busy, but everything is going smoothly. Repeat naturally. My day has been pretty good. I've been busy. Everything is going smoothly. Excellent. Now, imagine your friend asks another question. Have you done anything interesting recently? You answer, actually, I recently started spending more time practicing English and building better habits. Or maybe I recently started learning something new. Repeat after me. Actually, I recently started. I'm building better habits. Very good. Now, let's practice another speaking exercise together. I want you to imagine quick answers. Someone asks, "What makes you happy?" You answer, "Spending time with people I care about and seeing progress in my goals makes me happy." Someone asks, "What motivates you?" You answer, "I'm motivated when I see small improvements in myself." Someone asks, "What do you want to achieve in the future?" You answer, "I want to continue learning and become more confident." Repeat slowly. What motivates you? I see small improvements. I want to continue learning. Excellent work. Now, imagine this situation. You receive a phone call from a friend. "Hey, are you free right now?" You answer, "I'm a little busy at the moment, but I can talk for a few minutes." Your friend says, "No problem. I just wanted to check on you." You answer, "That's nice of you. I appreciate it." Repeat naturally. At the moment. I can talk for a few minutes. I appreciate it. Excellent. Now, let's continue. Your friend asks, "What have you been doing lately?" You answer, "Lately I've been trying to improve my routine and spend my time more wisely." Repeat, lately I've been trying to spend my time wisely. Excellent work. Now, I want to show you another powerful fluency technique. Instead of trying to memorize difficult sentences, learn useful sentence frames. Listen carefully. I've been thinking about. I've always wanted to. I'm looking forward to. I'm working on. I'm trying my best to. These structures appear everywhere in natural English. Repeat after me. I've been thinking about traveling. I've always wanted to learn more. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm working on my goals. I'm trying my best to improve. Excellent. Now, imagine someone asks, "What are you working on these days?" You answer, "I'm working on improving my habits and becoming more productive." Someone asks, "What are you looking forward to?" You answer, "I'm looking forward to learning new things and reaching my goals." Repeat slowly. I'm working on. I'm looking forward to. Reaching my goals. Excellent. Now, I want you to remember something important. Some days your English will feel smooth, and some days your English may feel slow. That happens to everyone. Even people who speak fluently have good days and difficult days. Progress is not always a straight line. Some days you feel strong, some days you feel tired. Some days words come easily, some days your brain feels slow. But consistency matters more than perfection. Now, repeat these confident sentences with me. I will keep moving forward. I trust small progress. I am becoming more comfortable speaking English. I can improve step by step. I believe in myself. Excellent work. And remember, fluency is not built during perfect moments. Fluency is built during ordinary days, during small conversations, during practice sessions like this, and through your decision to continue showing up again and again. Now, let's continue improving your fluency through another important daily life situation. Because real English does not only happen during lessons, it happens while making plans, asking questions, solving small problems, and talking naturally during ordinary moments. Imagine this. It is evening now. You receive a message from a friend. "Hey, are you doing anything tonight?" You look at your phone and think for a moment. Let me think. You answer, "I don't have any big plans tonight." Your friend replies, "Do you want to go out somewhere?" You answer, "That sounds nice. What did you have in mind?" Repeat after me slowly. I don't have any big plans. That sounds nice. What did you have in mind? Excellent. Now, imagine the conversations continues. Your friend says, "Maybe we could go somewhere and relax." You answer, "Sure. I'd love that. Your friend asks, what time should we meet? You answer, how about around 7? Repeat naturally, maybe we could. I'd love that. How about around 7? Very good. Now, notice something important. Native conversations often sound smooth because people use soft expressions, not direct and robotic expressions. Instead of saying, meet at 7, people often say, how about 7? Instead of, I want to go. People say, I'd love to go. Instead of, good idea. People say, that sounds like a great idea. Repeat with me. How about, I'd love to. That sounds like a great idea. Excellent. Now, let's practice another situation. Imagine you arrive at a restaurant. Someone asks, how many people are with you today? You answer, it's just me today, or maybe, there are 2 of us. The person asks, would you like to sit inside or outside? You answer, I'd prefer sitting inside. Repeat slowly, it's just me today. There are 2 of us. I'd prefer. Very good. Now, imagine you are looking at the menu and talking with a friend. Your friend asks, what are you thinking about ordering? You answer, I'm not sure yet. Everything looks good. Your friend laughs and says, take your time. You answer, thanks. I'm still deciding. Repeat naturally. I'm not sure yet. Everything looks good. I'm still. Excellent. Now, I want to teach you a speaking trick that fluent speakers use naturally. Sometimes they soften their answers, so they sound more friendly. Listen carefully. I think, maybe, probably, a little, kind of. Using these words makes speech feel softer and more natural. For example, instead of saying, I'm tired, you can say, I'm a little tired. Instead of, I'm busy, you can say, I'm kind of busy today. Instead of, I don't know, you can say, I'm not really sure. Repeat after me. I'm a little tired. I'm kind of busy. I'm not really sure. Excellent work. Now, let's move into another speaking challenge. Imagine someone asks, what was the best part of your day? You answer, I think the best part of my day was having some time to relax and focus on myself. Someone asks, what was the most difficult part of your day? You answer, probably staying focused because I had many things to do. Repeat, the best part of my day. I had many things to do. Staying focused. Excellent. Now, imagine this situation. You are talking with a classmate or coworker. The person asks, are you usually busy during the week? You answer, yes. Weekdays can be pretty busy for me. The person asks, what do you usually do after work or school? You answer, after work, I usually relax for a while and then focus on personal goals. Repeat naturally. Weekdays can be busy. I usually relax for a while. I focus on personal goals. Very good. Now, I want you to practice speaking with opinions, because opinions are everywhere in conversations. Repeat after me. I think, in my opinion, as far as I know, personally, from my experience. Excellent. Now, imagine someone asks, do you think learning English is difficult? You answer, personally, I think learning English becomes easier when you practice consistently. Someone asks, what helps people improve faster? You answer, from my experience, daily practice helps a lot. Repeat, personally, from my experience. Practice helps a lot. Excellent work. Now, let's do a speaking imagination exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself 30 days from now. Imagine waking up in the morning and realizing something feels different. You hear English and understand more. You answer questions faster. You hesitate less. You speak with more comfort. You stop worrying about every small mistake. And then you quietly smile and think, wow, I'm really improving. That moment does not happen because of magic. It happens because of repetition, because of practice, because of patience, because of moments exactly like this. Now, repeat these confident sentences with energy. I am becoming more natural. I can express my ideas. I trust daily practice. I improve every day. I am building real fluency. Excellent. And remember something very important. You do not need to sound perfect to sound confident. You simply need to continue speaking, continue practicing, and continue believing that every small effort is moving you closer to the fluent version of yourself. Now, let's continue practicing real English through one of the most important parts of daily communication, talking about plans, goals, and the future. Because in real life, people constantly ask questions about what you want to do, where you want to go, and what you hope will happen next. Imagine this situation. You are talking with a friend during the evening, and suddenly they ask, "So, what are your plans for this weekend?" Many learners immediately become nervous because they begin searching for perfect words. But remember, simple English used naturally is much stronger than complicated English used with stress. You could answer, I don't have many plans yet, but I'd like to relax and spend some time doing things I enjoy. Or maybe, I'm thinking about staying home and catching up on a few things. Or, I'd like to spend some time with friends and also practice my English. Now, repeat after me slowly. I don't have many plans yet. I'm thinking about. I'd like to spend some time doing things I enjoy. Excellent. Now, let's continue the conversation naturally. Your friend asks, do you prefer busy weekends or quiet weekends? You answer, honestly, it depends on how I feel. Sometimes I enjoy busy days, and sometimes I just want to relax. Repeat naturally. Honestly, it depends on how I feel. Sometimes I just want to relax. Very good. Now, I want you to notice something important. Real conversations often become longer because people explain their reasons. Listen carefully. I like it because. The reason is. One thing I enjoy is. That's because. These small expressions help create stronger answers. For example, instead of saying, I like weekends, you can say, I like weekends because they give me time to relax and reset. Instead of, I enjoy learning English, you can say, I enjoy learning English because I can feel myself improving. Repeat after me. I like it because. The reason is, I can feel myself improving. Excellent work. Now, let's practice another real-life conversation. Someone asks, where would you like to travel someday? You answer, I'd love to travel somewhere peaceful and experience a different culture. Someone asks, what would you like to do there? You answer, I'd like to explore new places, try different foods, and meet new people. Repeat slowly. I'd love to travel. I'd like to explore, meet new people. Excellent. Now, let's make your English sound more advanced and natural. Instead of saying, I want to travel, you can say, I've always wanted to travel. Instead of, I want to learn, you can say, I've always wanted to learn more. Instead of, I want to improve, you can say, I'm working on improving myself. Repeat, I've always wanted to. I'm working on improving myself. Excellent. Now, imagine you are talking with someone and they ask a very common question. Where do you see yourself in the future? Many learners become nervous because this sounds serious. But don't worry, you can answer naturally. I hope to become a more confident person and continue growing. Or, I'd like to keep learning and create a better future for myself. Or, I want to become someone who never stops improving. Repeat after me. I hope to become. I'd like to keep learning. I never stop improving. Very good. Now, let's move into another speaking exercise. I want you to answer quickly inside your mind. Someone asks, "What is something you want to improve?" You answer, "I want to improve my communication skills and become more confident." Someone asks, "What habit would you like to build?" You answer, "I'd like to build stronger daily habits." Someone asks, "What is one goal you have right now?" You answer, "One goal I have right now is becoming better every day." Repeat slowly. I want to improve. I'd like to build. One goal I have. Excellent. Now, imagine this situation. You are having a casual conversation and someone asks, "If you had a free day tomorrow, what would you do?" You answer, "If I had a free day, I'd probably sleep a little longer, relax, and spend time doing things I enjoy." Repeat naturally. If I had, I'd probably spend time doing things I enjoy. Very good. Now, I want to teach you another important fluency technique. Sometimes fluent speakers are not speaking faster, they are simply connecting ideas smoothly. Listen carefully, first, then, after that, later finally. These simple transition words help your speech flow naturally. Now, repeat, first, then after that, later, finally, excellent. Now, use them inside a sentence. First I finished my work. Then I relaxed for a while. After that I practiced English. Later I watched something interesting. And finally I went to sleep. Repeat slowly. After that. For a while. Finally. Excellent work. Now, let me tell you something important. Many learners compare themselves to other people and feel discouraged. They think, "That person speaks faster than me. That person sounds more fluent. That person learns quicker." But remember, everyone learns differently. Some people improve quickly at first. Some people improve slowly. Some people feel confident early. Some people need more time. The only comparison that truly matters is comparing yourself to your past self. Ask yourself, do I understand more now? Do I speak more now? Do I feel more comfortable now? If the answer is yes, then you are moving forward. Now, repeat these confident sentences with me. I focus on my own progress. I do not compare myself. I am growing every day. I trust my journey. I am becoming more fluent with practice. Excellent. And little by little, without even noticing, English starts becoming part of your thoughts, part of your routine, and part of your everyday life. Now, let's continue building your English through another powerful daily life skill, expressing opinions and sharing ideas naturally. Because in real conversations, people constantly ask what you think, what you prefer, and how you feel about different things. Learning how to express opinions smoothly can make you sound much more fluent and confident. Imagine this situation. You are sitting with friends, and someone asks, "What do you think about learning English every day?" Instead of giving a very short answer like, "It's good," you can answer more naturally. "I think practicing every day is helpful because small steps can create big progress over time." Or maybe, "In my opinion, daily practice is important because consistency makes learning easier." Repeat after me slowly. I think, in my opinion, consistency makes learning easier. Small steps create progress. Excellent. Now, let's continue. Someone asks, "Do you think people can become fluent in 30 days?" You answer, "Personally, I think people can improve a lot in 30 days if they practice regularly and stay consistent." Repeat naturally. Personally, I think people can. If they practice regularly, excellent. Now, notice something important. Fluent speakers often avoid speaking in extreme ways. Instead of saying, "This is amazing," they sometimes say, "This is pretty amazing," instead of, "This is terrible." They say, This is not very good. Soft language often sounds more natural. Repeat with me. Pretty good. Not very easy. A little difficult. Quite interesting. Very good. Now, let's practice another conversation. Someone asks, "What kind of weather do you like?" You answer, "I prefer comfortable weather because I enjoy spending time outside." Someone asks, "Why do you like that weather?" You answer, "I like it because it helps me feel relaxed and energetic." Repeat slowly. I prefer. I enjoy spending time. It helps me feel. Excellent. Now, let's continue with another speaking challenge. I want you to imagine answering naturally. Someone asks, "What is something you enjoy doing when you feel stressed?" You answer, "When I feel stressed, I usually try to relax, listen to music, or take a short walk." Someone asks, "What helps you stay motivated?" You answer, "I stay motivated by focusing on progress instead of perfection." Repeat, "I stay motivated by focusing on progress instead of perfection." Excellent work. Now, imagine another real-life situation. You are talking with a friend about habits. Your friend asks, "Do you think habits are important?" You answer, "Yes, definitely. I think habits shape our daily lives more than we realize." The friend asks, "What kind of habits would you like to build?" You answer, "I'd like to build habits that help me become healthier, happier, and more productive." Repeat naturally. I think habits shape more than we realize. I'd like to build. Excellent. Now, I want to teach you another natural speaking technique. Sometimes, fluent speakers use examples to explain ideas. Listen carefully. For example, such as, for instance. These expressions make your speaking clearer. Repeat after me. For example, for instance, such as, very good. Now, use them in sentences. I enjoy activities such as reading and learning new things. I'm trying to build better habits. For example, waking up earlier. I enjoy simple activities like taking walks. Repeat slowly. I enjoy activities such as, I'm trying to build. I enjoy simple activities. Excellent. Now let's move into another speaking exercise. Imagine someone asks, "What makes a good day for you?" You answer, "A good day for me is when I feel productive, relaxed, and happy." Someone asks, "What makes a bad day difficult?" You answer, "I think difficult days happen when I feel stressed or overwhelmed." Repeat naturally. A good day for me is, I feel productive. I feel overwhelmed. Excellent. Now, imagine you are speaking with someone you just met. They ask, "What kind of person are you?" You answer, "I'd say I'm someone who enjoys learning and trying to become a better person every day." Or, "I'd say I'm friendly and curious, and I enjoy improving myself." Repeat. I'd say I'm someone who I enjoy becoming better, curious. Very good. Now, let me tell you something important. Many learners think fluency means speaking fast, but speaking fast is not always speaking well. Some people speak quickly, but cannot express their ideas clearly. Real fluency is different. Real fluency means feeling comfortable. Real fluency means understanding and responding naturally. Real fluency means expressing yourself without fear. Speed can come later. Comfort comes first. Now, repeat these confidence sentences with me. I do not need to rush. I can speak calmly. I can express my ideas clearly. I trust the learning process. My English improves every day. Excellent. Now, imagine yourself after practicing for many days. You begin noticing small changes. You answer questions faster. You understand conversations more easily. You hesitate less. You feel less nervous. And one day, without expecting it, you suddenly realize, wait, I just spoke naturally. That moment feels special because you realize your effort is working, and that moment is slowly getting closer with every sentence you practice today. Now, let's continue our journey together, because at this point, you have already practiced many conversations, many sentence patterns, and many real-life situations. And maybe, without noticing, your brain is already becoming more comfortable with English. This is how progress often works. You do not always feel it while it is happening, but little by little, change begins to appear. Now, let's practice one more very important daily life skill: talking about problems and asking for help, because in real conversations, we all experience confusion, small problems, and unexpected situations. Imagine this. You are in a new place and suddenly you feel lost. You walk towards someone and say, "Excuse me, could you help me?" The person smiles and says, "Of course. What do you need?" You answer, "I'm trying to find this place, but I think I'm a little lost." Repeat after me slowly. "Could you help me? I'm trying to find. I think I'm a little lost." Excellent. Now, imagine the conversation continues. The person says, "Oh, I think I know where that is." You answer, "Really? Thank you so much." The person says, "It's not very far from here." You answers, "Perfect. I really appreciate your help." Repeat naturally, "It's not very far. I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much. Very good." Now, I want to teach you another speaking technique. Sometimes, we do not understand everything people say, and that is okay. Even fluent speakers ask people to repeat things. Listen carefully. "Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't catch that. Could you say that one more time? I'm not sure I understood." Repeat after me. "Could you repeat that? I didn't catch that. One more time. I'm not sure I understood." Excellent. Now, remember something important. Asking questions does not make you weak. Asking questions helps conversations continue. Now, imagine someone speaks too quickly. You say, "Sorry, could you speak a little more slowly?" Or maybe, "Sorry, I'm still learning." Repeat naturally. "Could you speak more slowly? I'm still learning." Very good. Now, let's practice another speaking challenge. Someone asks, "What has been the most important thing you learned recently?" You answer, "I think I learned that small daily actions become big results over time." Someone asks, "What advice would you give yourself?" You answer, "I would tell myself to stay patient and trust the process." Repeat slowly. Small daily actions, big results over time. Stay patient. Trust the process. Excellent. Now, I want you to imagine yourself on day 30 of this journey. You wake up in the morning. You begin thinking naturally. You hear English and understand more. You answer questions with less hesitation. You speak with more confidence. You smile more. You worry less. And maybe, for the first time, you realize something beautiful. You realize that fluency was never about becoming perfect. It was about becoming comfortable. It was about showing up every day. It was about small progress. It was about believing in yourself, even when progress felt slow. Now, repeat these final confidence sentences with me. I can do this. I am becoming stronger. I trust myself. I enjoy learning English. I speak with confidence. I improve every day. Excellent work. And remember, every sentence you practiced today, every conversation you imagined, and every word you repeated brought you one step closer to the fluent English speaker you are becoming. You are improving, and your journey is only getting started. Now, before we finish today's practice, I want you to take a moment and think about everything you have done together during this journey. You practiced speaking. You practiced listening. You practiced daily conversations. You practiced thinking in English. And most importantly, you kept moving forward. Many people want to speak English fluently, but not everyone continues practicing when things become difficult. Not everyone continues after making mistakes. Not everyone continues when progress feels slow. But every time you sit down and practice, every time you repeat a sentence, every time you try again, you are building something important. Imagine a person planting a small seed in the ground. On the first day, nothing changes. On the second day, nothing changes. After 1 week, still nothing seems different. But deep below the surface, roots are slowly growing. Learning English can feel very similar. Sometimes you feel like nothing is changing. Sometimes you feel like your English sounds the same. Sometimes you wonder if you are improving. But deep inside your mind, your listening is improving. Your vocabulary is growing. Your confidence is changing. Your speaking habits are becoming stronger. Progress is often invisible before it becomes visible. Now, let's do one final speaking exercise together. Repeat slowly and confidently. I am proud of myself. I am learning every day. I do not need perfect English. I only need practice. I trust my progress. I believe in myself. I can speak English. I can become fluent. Very good. Now, imagine yourself in future conversations. Someone asks a question, and instead of feeling nervous, you answer. Someone starts a conversation, and instead of freezing, you continue. Someone speaks English, and instead of feeling afraid, you understand more and more. Those future moments are being built right now, through every small effort, every sentence, every repetition, and every day you continue practicing. And always remember something important. Fluency is not one perfect moment. Fluency is a journey of small moments connected together, one conversation at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today and for practicing your English together with me, all the way until the end. I truly hope today's lesson helped you feel more confident, more comfortable, and more excited about your English journey. Remember, becoming fluent is not about speaking perfectly. It is about continuing to practice, continuing to improve, and continuing to believe in yourself. Today, you practiced real-life conversations, natural sentence patterns, speaking exercises, and daily English that can help you sound more comfortable and confident in real situations. And most importantly, you showed up and practiced. And that alone is something you should feel proud of. Always remember this. Even if your progress feels slow sometimes, slow progress is still progress. Small steps, repeated every day, can create big changes over time. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep thinking in English, and keep trusting the process. If you enjoyed learning with me today and want more helpful English practice lessons like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss our future English learning episodes. Take care of yourself. Keep smiling. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again very soon in our next lesson. Bye, everyone, and keep speaking English with confidence.